Welcome back to the channel. This is not something I normally do, but we have a very exciting item today. It's from Amazon. It's from Amazon Japan. Guess what it is? You've seen the thumbnail, so you probably should get it. It's 80th anniversary Plarail Railway Series Thomas. I have been wanting this for so long, ever since I saw the image. So, without further ado, let's get into it! I'm excited! I'm excited! Woo boy! Even though there were some minor mishaps getting this package, but none of them matters. Look at that! Look at that, hold on. Look at that. That looks good. That looks... Alright, so let's look at the box first. First of all, we have a tiny CGI Thomas here with I don't know what it says, but it has, I think it's saying that, oh, we got a little tiny book here. Thomas and Friends logo with 80th anniversary logo. Now, normally they have like a clear plastic window here to show off the product, but they didn't with this one, which I like. I like that it's a completely new design of box, even though it's just a box, I guess. Like a lot of details of like Thomas, #1, Mattel. Huh. I don't think we've ever seen like Mattel logo being on Plarail Thomas. That is curious. That's interesting. A lot of Japanese I don't understand, and the famous Thomas Railway Series art. I'm not good at talking. Yeah, and this is normally where they display like the character introductions. It's Japanese. Again, I can't read it. And down here we can see Thomas and then Clarabelle. Yeah. Now this art, I don't know where this art is from. I don't know which book this is from, but I like it. Here we have a lot of mumbo jumbo information. Again, gotta love the Brit Allcroft logo. Every time I look at that logo, it just brings a smile to my face. Here again, on the side, we got the display of Thomas, and on the other side, we got the display of the Railway Series art. And they used very, I thought they would use the standard Thomas, but no, they actually went out of their way to use the Railway Series Thomas to tell you how to put the batteries in. Also, another thing, hold on, I think I can, maybe later, but I'm sure you can like pull this thing out. Yeah, like hang it up somewhere if you want to. Anyway, enough with the box. It looks so cool. Now let's get into this one. Sorry about the camera. I have never done this style of video before. My camera is not working well. Alright. This table is very, very small. Okay, let's see. We'll open it this side. There we go. Let's take a look inside. Ooh, alright. Look at the little boy. Look at the little boy! Let's get him out of here. Oh my god. Okay, a lot of stuff falling out. Okay, first of all, they have this template, but this is not for Thomas. Yeah, I've said this before. But yeah, but this is not for Thomas. This is usually for like high-speed trains that Plarail usually makes. Let's get that out of here. Now this is so tiny. Look at the size of that. That's so tiny. Like, compare that to like next to Thomas. That's so small. And I think it tells you, yeah, they like tell you about the characters. Yeah, here's Thomas, Henry, Percy, Harold, Edward my goat. I love Edward. Gordon, Basil, Mavis. That is a Chris. Oh, that's interesting. All of the arts here are from Wilbert Audrey, but Mavis' art is from Christopher. I don't know why. James, Bertie, Trevor. Okay, that's a good thing. Chris Audrey, yeah, right. And Duncan, they photoshopped him to be yellow, but they like didn't care about the footplate. That's kind of hilarious. The fact that they didn't bother to like put more effort into Duncan, Bill and Ben, Doug, and I guess that mentions the book. Yeah. But now, let's get into the meat of this thing. So, I'm very excited for this. Hold on. I'm so excited. Oh, sorry. Light is a bit distracting. Ooh. Alright. I'm trying to be very careful here, obviously. When it comes to paint chips, I'm very like sensitive. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so here we go. First of all, alright. Let's look at Thomas first. Okay, it might be the lighting, but it's a bit more blue than I originally anticipated. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but it does have a tint of green in there. Yeah, a little bit, and yeah, it's the sticker details. Ooh, it actually kind of has a paper feel to it, and I think that was the right call actually. Like, I love that this is not like a shiny paint, that it's more like a paper style, because yeah, this is supposed to represent Thomas from the Railway series, you know, the book. So by giving the stickers a bit of a matte finish, like a paper, or like a paper style texture, I think that actually displays that it's like supposed to be imitating a book. Again, there are a lot of imperfections in the lining and whatnot. Like those lines are not perfect, but again, that's what sells the drawing look so much. And by the way, this kind of bothered me all the time. Like the fact that every other engine has like molded whistle, but Thomas never has molded whistle. Like Edward has one, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, like everyone has molded whistle except Thomas. That always bothered me. But again, no complaints. The chassis is a bit of a darker, yeah, it's a bit darker red, and I didn't realize that. Yeah, I like that. Again, and lastly, the face. That face, it's beautiful. Mixed feelings on the white highlights, but I think it sells the drawing aspect a lot more. The missing of back stickers is very disappointing, but hey, what are you gonna do? I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, but at the same time, I feel like they could have done it. Like, they could have put a sticker here, but I guess they didn't. Let's try to open this guy up. Yeah, it's the same motor as every other Thomas motor. Now, I have seen some people complain about the missing painted details on the lamp irons and the parts below his smoke box. And I think I have an explanation for that. If you look at the drawing, you can see. Hold on, I'm not sure if that's picking up. Yeah, you can see that. You can see that the lamp iron and the details look like lighter than black. It's not completely black in this picture. It's more a gray tone that kind of matches the smoke box, like not the smoke box, the foot plate. Yeah, like the color matches the foot plate. And I think that's what they were going for. The fact that the lampires and the pots below the smoke box door, I don't know what it's called, matches the color of the foot plate. Yeah, I think that's why they didn't paint the details here. Come on, focus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that is exactly why they didn't paint the details, because the books also indicates that it's a bit of a more gray color. I think that is the reason. And honestly, I could complain about this, but at the same time, it kind of gives it more vintage look. It kind of gives it a bit more charm, I guess, because all of the other Thomas footplates have been painted with most of them have been painted, but this one's the only one that hasn't been painted. So yeah, I could complain about it, but again, if we're really going to get like technical, those do match the footplate color. And now all I'm thinking is that I wish the buffers were also like grayish color, because they are completely black. Like, and by going by that logic about the details here not being painted because of the illustration, the buffers are also not black. They're sort of a gray tone that matches the footplate. So I wish if they were gonna not gonna paint the details here, I wish they did the same thing with the buffers, give it a more of a silver tone or whatnot. But yeah, again, I really love this Thomas. Hopefully, I get to run him on a layout soon. Yeah. Anything else? Nothing else. I do like that they gave it a new sticker mold, like a cut. You can see that it goes up. And there's a bit of a slope here in the sticker. And yeah, it's a little bit more detail. It's not too much, but again, I think that I appreciate that. Yeah. And let's move over to Anya and Clarabelle. Now, notice this first time I saw the Q-Cut, but is that they have the exact same face. They have the exact same stickers, but just adjusted eyes and eyebrows. And a part of me wishes that they use different coach modes. Yeah, these are the definitive Anya and Clarabelle molds, but in the Railway series, they were much longer. They were bogey. Anya and Clarabelle, they were bogey coaches. So I wish they used I don't know, an express coach or something else other than just a regular Anya and Clarabelle. Because honestly, if they gave us a Railway series accurate long Anya and Clarabelle, I would have loved to see that. But no, they just gave us the 4-wheel coach. But again, I'm just glad they did it. I'm just glad they gave us something to eat this year. Nothing special. Did they have new stickers? No sticker on the side, and that is accurate to the Railway series. I don't think the Railway series had this a stickers painted on the the names painted on the sides, so that's accurate. And I don't know what this gray part is. I'm sure that's in the illustration as well. I don't know. I've never really taken a good look at an Anya and Clarabelle illustrations in the Railway series. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, it does help it pop a bit more, so I'm kind of glad with that. Sorry about, by the way, sorry about my voice. I kind of have a runny nose. What's wrong with that? This light is not helping me. Come on! So yeah, that's Anya and Clarabelle. Yeah, there's nothing really special with them, but I do like this tiny detail. It makes it more lively, it helps it pop a bit more. I just wish they did bogey coaches for them. Yeah, but overall, very satisfactory. I'm gonna show you some comparing shots of them next to normal Anya and Clarabelle here and normal Thomas. Overall, I think this is a very good set. And again, the price for this was about hold on, I have to calculate this. This was, because I'm Korean, I calculate by won, right? And this was about 40,000 won, which should be like, God, I don't know. The exchange rate has been like on a fucking roller coaster nowadays. But it should be around like 30 bucks. Which, yeah, I know. Fucking eBay scalpers will buy like a ton of this and like sell it for 100 bucks. But no. If you go on eBay, of course, this is because I'm in Korea. I live in Korea, and the shipping fee will be cheaper compared to shipping to like countries like UK or America. But yeah, this was not that hard to get. And again, this, I think it's worth like the 30 bucks. Because yeah, this was great. You know, this is great. This is so amazing. I love that face. His pupils are a little bit too big, but that's okay. Oh, he looks so cute. I love him. So, in scale of 1 to 10, I would give this about an 8. I do like what they did with Thomas. I don't have a lot of complaints, but think like, again, I don't have to complain. Like, I like this. I like this. But there are other people who wanted them to be painted like the smoke box. And the missing back sticker is like kind of drawing me back from like giving a perfect score. Yeah, like with Thomas itself, I actually don't have a lot of problems. It's Annie and Clarabelle. The fact that they just reused the same mold they used like over and over and over again. Like, because Annie and Clarabelle in the Railway series, they're bogey coaches. They are bogey coaches. And the fact that, you know, they just used the four-wheel coach, it is inaccurate to Railway series. So, again, Annie and Clarabelle is... I wish we got the bogey coaches, man. Like, I wish we did, but hey, what are we gonna do? I'm happy with what we got. You know what? 8.5. I give this an 8.5 out of 10. It's like each of them took away 0.5 points. The fact that these two are not bogey coaches. I like the slight things, like the back stick is missing and like inconsistent like details, I suppose. Like choices on the details. Inconsistent choices on the details. But yeah, but if you can get this like at a very affordable price, if you can find this at a very affordable price that is not eBay, which like sells it for like 100 bucks, I think this is gonna be a great purchase. This is totally worth a purchase. I think it's a great collector's item for one thing, but it's also a great toy. Like, again, it's just a Thomas, but it's a special edition. That's cool. And I hope that a lot of people get their hands on this, because this is like adorable. This is amazing. I hope you guys can get your hands on this. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Now let's go and run some trains.
Hello.
Huh?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!